Hi, I'm Cinnamon Cooney, the Art Sherpa, and I want to show you how you can make this gorgeous painting of marigolds with a couple simple items you probably have in your house right now. So get your toilet paper rolls, get some cotton buds, come back and meet me at the easel right now. I'm going to show you how to do this painting. Let's go! Our materials for this fabulously easy project are a 9x12 canvas board, pre-gessoed and ready to paint, but you could use paper for acrylic painting. Over here I have reclaimed paper towel rolls and toilet paper rolls. I have a large acrylic brush. This is about 1 inch wide, and a nice filbert. This is a number 4 filbert brush. Bunches of cotton swabs tied together with rubber bands, scissors, dog's name purple, cad yellow medium, naphthol red medium, phthalo green, quinacridone magenta, and titanium white, but you can use the colors that you have. The first step, cut our toilet paper rolls. So to do this project, I want to cut my rolls, and I want to cut one set of rolls longer and one set shorter. To set the cut, I'm going to come in just under 1 inch for the first one, snip, come over just a hair, and try to snip about the same height up. You don't have to be perfect, but you do want them to be fairly thin, not too thick to get the event. Do that all the way around the roll. When you've cut it, you're going to just flare them out gently, like a little skirt. I use my hand to press them flat, and then down onto my little palette here so that you get this effect. Now cut this one with shorter fringe. I'm going to do about just under a 1/2 inch, a little over 1/4. Flare these out as well. So that's what you'll have, one longer, one shorter. Let's paint in the background. You can really use any color background that you like. At the end, we'll show you some examples of maybe some other choices, but in this particular one, I want a purpley pink color. So I've got the dog's name purple, which might look black to you, but it's actually purple. This is a magenta, and this is the white. Again, use the paint that you have, any colors that you like. I'm going to mix the purple and the magenta together. Just a little more pink, and add just a smidge of white to it to warm it up. Give it a nice light profile. It's going to paint in the whole background with this very pretty color set. With a project like this, you can do it over and over again and experiment with a lot of variations. Feel like you can make it your own and really enjoy what you're creating. I'm going to come across and make my background smooth and pretty so that my flowers really pop. So now I'm ready to put in my toilet paper marigolds. This is really a lot of fun. Let's put our paint out on the palette. I'm going to use, for my marigolds, naphthol red medium. You can use any red or colors that you want for this technique. These flowers can be rainbow. They can be any of your favorite colors. I just was really excited about marigolds. I'm putting out some yellow. And I might also, for when I get to the Q-tips, put a little white over here to the side. So I've really been enjoying my toilet paper rolls today. I want you to know you can do several paintings with these. And how you do it is you tap it down into the paint and kind of twirl around like this, which loads it. And then what I like to do is come and get the edge here, see, so that a little of that orange is on my marigold. I'm going to come over here in the upper right corner. I'm going to have the most fun ever by just going tap. And I'm going to twirl and tap, twirl and tap, creating a cute, sunny, cheerful little guy. I'm going to come right here, tap, 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 tap. If you need more paint, get a little more red, you just tap down, tap, tap, tap. Come again in your yellow, You get as much or as little as you like. Just twirling and tapping. That was cheerful. And you can imagine how many colors you could do if you wanted to. Put that aside, paint side up so it doesn't make a crazy mess. Now here's the shorter one I've clipped. And this time I'm going to come and load up just my yellow paint. But I do want to get a little of my orange on the edge of my yellow, just to make a bit of a layer. And tap on the inside. Isn't that nice? All right. It's just beautiful. And already you can see that they're feeling very marigoldy. Just take them to wherever you want them to be. Now for the center, I'm going to grab my bunches of Q-tips that are tied together with a rubber band. And first I think I'm going to work a nice orange. Right? I'm just making sure that all my little Q-tips are covered. I'm going to come in the center of this one and just fill that in. It's really fun. These are the little petals in the center. And what I'll say is it's nice, whatever colors you're using, to alternate them up so it feels like there's fields and layers. And you don't necessarily want to paint out everything that is behind. Now I'm going to get some just yellow on my Q-tips. Right in the center here, just put in little dabs of just yellow. I like to alternate between my flowers, so now I'm going to take this bunch of Q-tips, load them up with paint, and do yellow in the center here, like this. See how we're changing it up? Just a happy little center. And then I'm going to come in and grab, you can even get some red, just a bright orange, like this, and right in the center. Create a different little center right there. So you just look at that when you're happy. You're ready to lay in your leaves, which are going to go in so fast and so easy. Let's put out those colors. So my leaf color is going to be this green. It's phthalo green, this yellow, and I have some white right there to lighten. I'm going to get a number 4 Filbert. You can use any brush you have. I like the shape of the brush. I feel like it helps me. And I'm going to come between my two paint areas and I'm going to load my brush. I'm going to come from the bottom and make a curved line on the edge of the brush. I use just the tip of the bristles, edge of the brush, and I don't press down very hard. And then I'm going to make another soft little line coming over here. Another soft little line curving over here. I think the curve of the lines is important. Right there. I'll load up again. Kind of do a similar thing. Soft little line. And maybe one coming up between these two. And 2 curve lines coming over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come and load my brush and see how it's some green and some yellow. And I'm going to plant this down, pull back a stroke, come on the edge and pull a stroke, flip the brush over. Can you see the pattern? Let's get some more yellow and green on there. Just using the shape of the brush to create these delightful little leaves. On occasion, I like to add some white to the mix, and it will help me have some nicer leaves. So I'm going to press down. Just pressing these leaves down as I come down the stem. I might grab a little more dark green here. Creates a lot of interest in my foliage. A little more yellow, see how that is? But I want to make sure I've got some green in it. Press down. Just doing this zipper, so it's press in and curve in. See how it's like a zipper? Just make a little zipper down your plant. I might grab a little white, come here and go over some leaves that I had to give them some more dimension and personality, because I like this to be very interesting. Let's grab some darker green and make sure we're tipped in yellow. Come here, just press in this zipper. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Remember, you can flip your brush to find more paint. I'm going to come back and get some white, adding some interest to the color. Come in, some green and some yellow. Press that in and zipper down. The zipper is really fun, and you can see it makes a very interesting leaf. We'll get some dark green now. I'm just picking up different colors to make my foliage seem more interesting. Press and pull. It's not hard, just zipper it in. And the last step that I think is really lovely for the composition is to load a little of your yellow and green on your brush. I like to go right between the paint plops so they're both on there. And I'm going to make little grass lines on the edge of my brush. Not too many. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's it. That's all it takes. I hope you really love this project. I hope you do it in tons of color combinations. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. If you like projects like this, hit the subscribe button, comment below about the kinds of things you'd like to see in the future, and I want to see you at the easel really soon. Bye-bye!